Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. How are y'all doing? Happy Wednesday to ya. Oh, my, what you call it, is a little high. There we go. Right down to there. How we doing? Happy Wednesday. Cage 63, 6 months in a row. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that support. That is very nice of you. Guy standing by the engine, not smart. I know he's gonna get sucked up into it. No, I'm just kidding. Engines are shut down. The whole airplane is completely cold and dark, and we're gonna go through it together. That way, if you guys are flying the A350 and X-Plane 11, maybe you can follow along and get it from point A to point B. Doesn't mean you're gonna get it from point A to point B correctly, but it will happen. And I'm not an A350 pilot, so it is kind of what it is. But we're here in beautiful Jamaica. In Kingston, a thunderstorm just rolled through and is moving out. And it's storming down here in Tampa. So should be about a 2.5 hour flight today. We'll see what airtime is actually showing. Airtime is showing an hour 52, so never mind. Winds have changed. So no longer is it going to be 2 hours. It's going to be 1.5 hours. It's gone down to 1 hour and 52 minutes. That's pretty cool. Game Master, I'm having a good day, man. How you doing? No chocks on the wheels. Those guys in nose gear just don't care. Yeah, they're going to put them down here in a second. We have to do it from inside the airplane. I haven't been inside the airplane yet. Yes. Chiefs Kingdom 101. What's up, man? How you doing? You got a Royal Air Force C-17 in Knoxville a couple days ago. Very cool, WTF. WT Foxtrot. Hope you're doing well, dude. Power grab. We're in Tampa, so no, the hurricane didn't come near us. Did not come near us. All right, so I have my sim brief all programmed in here. Block time's 2 hours, 20 minutes. That's including taxi and all that stuff. Let's get up into the airplane and get things going. I want to say hello to some more people before we do that. Let more people shuffle in if they're getting to the gate right now. Dakota Tuttle doing good. Got some good news. Did a life-changing move. What was that, man? Favorite airliner in XP? Probably the A321 by Tolos is probably one of my favorite ones. And then, I mean, based on how much I fly, Airbus-wise, then the Zibo 737, obviously, for Boeing. And then, well, I mean, the Flight J Sim 727 is dear to my heart. So that's what's going on with that. Moving to Tennessee. Very nice, man. Well, congratulations. I hope that goes well for you. All right. Well, we ready to get up in the cockpit and get things going? Let's do it. Hopefully remembered my stuff. Oh, it did. Sweet. Here is the A350 cockpit. I'm going to go ahead and turn the music down. We don't need that blasting in our ears the entire time while we're doing this. But here's the A350. Beautiful airplane. Been really enjoying how it flies. It's very interesting. Landing it has been it's been hit and miss. You know, I've had good landings in it and I've had bad ones. I've only had two. So I've had a good landing in it and a bad one. Of course, the bad one was whenever we were live. But apart from that, I do love it. It is fantastic. If you own the A350 from years ago, this is a free update for it. I don't have the graphics package in the cockpit. I didn't put that in there today. So I felt like, you know, we'll just keep it how it is. No need to change all of that stuff out, right? Let's go to the overhead panel and let's get this thing rolling. We'll turn our batteries on. Got battery 1, got emergency battery 1, got emergency battery 2, and you got bat 2 there. And we're gonna click on this. Before you do anything else in this airplane when you fire it up, you wanna click on this until it stops clicking. That will kill the flight attendant and he won't drive you nuts with dinging it the entire time you fly. There we go. So now he won't bother us. Yes. At the top, we have our cabin. We're going to turn this on. We got wireless, FAR 4, MDB comm. The passenger data, you have to open that guy up, turn that on. Cover that one back up. Turn cabin SATCOM on. Landing camera on. Doesn't work. IFEC and DER. Those go on. The aiders, we go to nav, ADRS. On the left, on the right, to nav, and the center goes to nav as well. 200 flows coming down the line. Crew supply comes on for that. And Cappy and Purse comes on for the evac. Calls, like I just told you, not worried about that. Fuel pumps, we're gonna leave those off for now. This is the fuel stuff here. You want a dark cockpit in an Airbus at all times, basically. The only difference between the overhead panel, for the most part, compared to, say, an A320, A330, whatever, is that you do have the addition of the APU gen. That's the only thing that catches you out here and there. Coming across the line, we're gonna go ahead and turn these on. There we go. We're gonna turn our generators on. That way they'll automatically turn on for us, and we have a dark cockpit there. As far as this stuff goes, we're gonna keep those off for now. We don't have an APU running. We don't have passengers on board yet, so we're not worried about that. We'll get back to that in a second. Anti-ice is off. We have this stuff is gonna go over to on, and then we're gonna turn our nav lights on. That looks great. APU master switch, and we can start it up if we wanted to. We can go to ground power and do it that way too. And then on the right-hand side, we got vents. We're gonna turn those on. All those. Ground hydraulics, we're gonna turn those on. NSS, turn those guys on. Cargo, air conditioning, turn that stuff on. We'll have fault for now, it's fine. And heater as well. So overhead panel looks good. Come back down. Let's go over here to our options menu, or our left side one here. We're gonna go to ground service, ground equipment, and we're gonna go plane at gate. Gotta do that. We need a luggage loader, fuel truck, chocks out there so we don't roll away. And that looks good to me. Air conditioning, if we wanted to have the AC running off of that, but we're gonna run the APU and won't take very long. Electric power right here, left and right hand side. Go back overhead panel, and now we have external 1 and external 2 available to us. We'll turn those on, and now the airplane will actually be powered. Everything there. We got our checklist system, we've got our MCDU. Everything we need is all right there. So that's fantastic. Go to doors and hatches. We're going to open up 1L, the forward, the aft, and the bulk. Those are the 4 that's required to get you loaded so you can get out of here in one piece. So now the airplane is starting to come to life. We can look around a little bit more here. We have our checklist items here. Power, cockpit preparation. You do all this stuff. You do your overhead panel, and you can see what you did and what you didn't do. We got seat belts. That's what we forgot. Seat belts and no smoking. Come on. And that's why we have our checklist. We do our flows, and then we do our checklists. So those are good. Yeah, those are an auto. Yep. We killed that. APU gen, all that stuff. So we're going to go ahead and fire up the APU now. So let's go over here to master switch for the APU. Cam Sworn, peace. Thank you very much for that cheer. I appreciate that support. Thank you very much. And we're waiting for that flap open message. There it is right there. Let's go ahead and hit start on that APU, and it's going to come to life. We're going to keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't flame out on us. What do you say to that? EGT is going to rise up. There's the N1. That EGT is going to peak, and then it's going to fall back down. That's what we're looking for. Hey, Catfish Billy, what's up, man? Good evening to you. And there's the drop on the EGT, and it should settle right around 500 degrees Celsius or so. And yep, right there, perfect. Let's go to the overhead panel, and we want to go APU gen. But before we do that, we want to make sure the APU bleed is on. So now we're gonna get bleed air from that thing, and then APU gen comes on. There we go. Now we can finish the rest. Bus tie is on. External power, we don't need it right now, so we can turn that off in just a minute. Let's get our packs going here. So get these on so you guys get some AC going. I'll have to turn it off for the engine start, but that's okay. And now we don't need our external power anymore, so we don't even need those. We're gonna go down here, go back to the ground equipment, say thanks for the ground power, we appreciate it, but we don't need it anymore, and we are done there. On out of here, let's go ahead and just roll our altitude up to about 15,000 on departure. There we go. I like it to be about 5,000 over 10,000. We're not online or anything, so not worried about that in the slightest. West Side Wags, what's up? Good evening to you. Dread Assist, 21 months in a row. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Okay, so that's good to go there. Now we're ready for the fun stuff. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna plug in what we need here for all this stuff. Before I do anything else, I want to let you know, under joystick actions, this is very important. Reverser on same axis is on by default with this airplane. Turn it off. Otherwise, you'll have your reverser kicking on when you're trying to taxi. It's kind of annoying. Option-wise, that's everything I have going on there. And back to ground service. Doors and hatch, ground equipment, pushback, don't worry about it. Airplane, here we go, passengers. So now I'm gonna get my weights off of SimBrief for our trip here. And they're giving us a zero fuel weight of 174. Now we can get right around there with a middle load. So we just go 170.5. I'm happy with that. We don't need anything crazy. So that's gonna be good there. I'm gonna make sure before we start doing that, let's get the airplane fueled up for its flight. And the fuel we're using today is 21,800 kilos. So we'll do 2-1, and then we'll do 21800. And then if you hit enter, sometimes it doesn't take it for whatever reason. So if you just click again, then it adds that to it. I've had issues where things don't work if I'm trying to go direct to something or something like that. With the enter key, it doesn't seem to work. APU time, let's give it 15 minutes today. 15 minutes on that taxi. Taxi time, let's give us 20. So we have that 20 fuel burn window there, and that's kind of what they're giving us there. So that's all good there. We can just click on implement, and that is gonna load the airplane up with fuel. Passengers, back over to here, we can just hit implement, and now you start hearing people getting on the airplane. That's all we gotta do down there. Let's get everything squared away with our McDo. Let's come down here on our FMS. So let's finish everything else off here. AP gens are all good. Maintenance panel, white lights off, cargo air. Everything looks good there. ECAM, DC page. They want to call on the ECAM, elect DC page. We're not worried about this stuff. Like I said, we're not going to be flying this 100%. Before pushback is start, before pushback clearance, all that. We're gonna get this in just a second. So now we're ready for the FMS. Before we do anything with the FMS, let's go serve, and then go to controls. And down here, we want to make sure we have terrain mode on, GPWS on, GS mode on, flat mode on, and all these guys come on as well. There we go. And then we're going to come down here and make sure we have system 1, system 2 turned on for all that stuff, so it works correctly. That is directly tied with it. So always make sure you do your SURV stuff first. Now we're going to go back to the FMS. And active, we go to the init page. So flight number today is Delta. I'm gonna take the first 3-digit number you guys give me, the first 3-digit number. Dread Assist, 21 months in a row. Thank you very much for that, man. I really appreciate that. I think I got you earlier, but if not, my head is in the airplane right now. Orlando, 18 months in a row. Thank you very much. Hello, it's been a while. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, so we're 744, Cage 63, Delta 744, with service to Tampa from Kingston in Jamaica. And we're doing a toga today. We're not doing a flex takeoff because we need all we can get. It's going to be from MK JP, and we're going to Tampa. And that's an alternate airport of MCO. If we go miss. Cruise today is going to be up to 240, but I would like to go higher than that. I don't know, because we have storms on the way. I'm not sure why. We did 390 last time, so we're going to do 380 today. 380. Cost index they're giving us, we did 80 yesterday and it worked out pretty well for time. They're giving us 78, so we'll do 78. That's what the company's giving us. Power grab 777. 5 subscriptions gifted out. We got Chiefs Kingdom 101, Jonathan Rendorf, Hex Bikes 97, Arstein 98052, Dallas Cowboys fan 21. All you guys, welcome to Stream Family. Thank you to Power Grab 777 for that. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. So now we click on IRS, align the IRS. It won't take very long because I have it set to go fast. We have IRS1, IRS2, and IRS3. Make sure that all those are green and looking great, and you have no issues happening there with the IRS. Back to the init page. We can do our departure from here, which is really cool. It kind of flows into the next thing you want to do. So we're hit departure, and now we have our runway. We're taking off on runway 12, and no SID. We're just going direct out to Kespa. So no SID or transition. We can hit temporary flight plan on that. That's going to be sitting there. We're going to put all this together in just a minute. Let's get to it. let's go ahead and go direct to Kespa. So insert next waypoint is going to be Kespa, Kilo Echo Sierra Papa Alpha, and then click it. Remember, don't hit enter, and then apply. Although I've been getting these discos. Okay, well, we'll do it from this way. We're going to Sierra India Alpha. What'd you do there? Okay. Insert next waypoint. Sierra India Alpha. SIA 73 nautical miles. That's the one we want. Hit return. Apply it. There it is. And I think you click on these and hit insert next waypoint from that. I think that's how we're supposed to be doing this. And then Epsom Echo Papa Sierra India Mike. Click that. And yep, 133. That's the one we want. Return it and hit apply. And then from Epsom, we're going to go to the next one. That's going to be out to Avrop. A-V-R-O-P. A-V-R-O-P. Click that. Apply it. And then from Avrop, we're going direct to Tunsil. So insert next. Go Tunsil. There we go. Apply that guy. And then we're going to go from there to Carter. So we'll do Carter from Tunsil. And that's Kilo Alpha Romeo Tango Romeo. Click it. Apply it. And then we're doing going to Farloo, direct to Farloo from there. So that's it. Insert next. Foxtrot Alpha Romeo Lima uniform. Apply that. Awesome. Go down a little bit here. We can kill the disco in a minute. We're going to click on Tampa and we're going to get our arrival in there. We're going to be landing on runway 19 right, coming into there. There it is right there. Approach is going to be on the ILS 19 right. Approach. No VIA, no star, no transition. Everything is good there. Temporary flight plan, that guy. So from Farley, we're going to go direct to Fatty. So we can just click on disco here and delete it. And now once that's good to go, we can hit insert temp and it's done. So now we can click on this guy, get it over here to the plan mode. 20 on you. Well, actually, we're going to go to 80 for that. You can go over to 20 and you can go all the way over to arc. There we go. And let's step through this and make sure it makes sense to us. So we want to go up is down and down is up on the Airbus. Don't ask me why. It's been like that forever on the McDo. So we're departing out on 1-2 and we're going to be turning around and we're going direct out to Kespa. And then we go to Sierra India Alpha to Epsom and then to Avrop, Tunsil, there's Carter, Farloo, and then we're going to start heading that way and we're going to get manual vectors to Fatty from there. We're just going to keep it like that for now, but that's what we're going to do. If we go miss on 19 right because we can't get into the airport, we'll attempt another arrival. If we can't make it into the airport at all because of storms or something, we'll go to Orlando and give it our best shot there. So that is what we are doing today. Go back to ARC. I'll put you on 20 there. Put you back where you were. Okay, 20. Yep, that's good there. Fantastic. All right, so all that stuff's set. Passengers, fuel is good to go. Cabin, lighting, not worried about it. Like I said, you know, we killed that person, so we don't have to worry about it. Perf calculator. This is where we're going to get our information we need. Runway slope here is 0.0. So 0.0. Flap setting today is 2. And here's our V speeds: 145, 145, 147. Misk! Gifting out 5 subscriptions. The Void Walker 43, Nyman DK, Raptor 9339, Boeing 72, and Soz 365. All you guys, welcome to Stream Family. Thank you, Misk, for gifting out those subscriptions. That's extremely nice of you. So there we go. Flap setting of 2. 145, 145, 147. That's our flex temp. We're not doing a flex. We're going to do a toga out of here so we can listen to those beautiful engines. Okay, 145 and 147. Come over here. We go to the perf. 145 is V1. 145 is VR, and 147 is V2. There we go, flaps 2, THS. The airplane has an automatic trim system. You don't have to touch any of that stuff. It's good to go. Toga is selected. We're not flexing to any temperature. Takeoff shift. That's for if you're doing an intersection departure. It's like, I think how many meters you're displacing yourself from that actual runway. So say we were taxiing out, we had like 3 different taxiways there, that connect to the runway. And ATC was like, they want you to do an intersection departure. You would have to put that in there, and it would calculate that better for you. So that's good. Transition altitude 18,000. We're happy with all that. That's takeoff, climb. That all makes sense. Cruise. That's our speeds. Econ is 0.84. Descent, approach, and then go around. It's all in there. So I'm happy with the McDo. We can do before pushback clearance. Fuel quantity has been checked by us. It's right there on board. Final load sheet. We just got it from them. ZFW is good to go. ECAM, CWCG, seats, belts, pedals, all that's good. Adjusted. External power is off. Before pushback, checklist is complete. So on this guy, we'll make sure we're on performance for takeoff. That's what we want, the page. And then over here, we're fine on that for now. We're ready to get on out of here. What do you think of that? That's what it takes to get the A350 up and running to the best ability. And I use simbrief.com to get all the information I need for those weights and all that. And here we are. People are on board. Got the door closed already. Let's go ahead and lock that cockpit door so they can't get in here and mess with us. You do have a third McDo, which is really nice to have. That's good to go. Out of here, weather, terrain, all that stuff. Terrain is going to be the one we want to look at. We're going to look at the weather as well. Weather here right now is clear, so we'll put it on terrain. You can see the terrain out there. We'll keep those off for now until we're in the getting in the air. I don't need to give that guy cancer, you know. You know what I mean? Yeah, Scott. Sponsored by SimBrief confirmed. It's free. SimBrief.com is free. For those of you that don't know. All right, cool. That is all there is to it. Let's get our weather and let's get out of here, shall we? We'll look at active sky and conditions for a Mike, Kilo, Juliet, Papa, automated weather observation. They would have ATIS 15020 knots. So it's gusty here, my friends. 2988. 2988. There we go, 2988 there, and we'll do a 2988 over there. Sweet. 150. We got dashes on the speed, magnetic, and vertical speed. That's what we want to see. All right, cool. So we can go to the next checklist, which is going to be at start clearance, and we're going to go ahead and call for our pushback truck. Let's do it.
Drone to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
If you could push us out like this, that would actually be perfect, so we don't hit anybody or anything. Let's see if they can do it. I have faith in them. I do.
Drone to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
All right, so now that tow's driving up and stuff, let's go over here, and we need to go to the ground service page. Doors and hatches. We're going to close them all up. And since we're all good to go there, ground equipment. Chalks are going to go bye-bye. Fuel truck can leave. Luggage loader can go bye-bye. Planet gates going away. We're good on all of that stuff. Cool. Back to airplane. I keep it on the perf calculator there. And here comes the pushback. So pushback truck's on the way. Parking brake is will be off when we do all that stuff, so we're good. Let's go ahead and get that beacon light on. And here's what I'm talking about. We're gonna turn our packs off when we start the engine. So we're gonna wait for them. Make sure you guys have enough AC back there until then. Speaking of AC, we need to make sure that that is set to norm.
All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
It's hot in here. There we go. Auto for these. All right. They're going to connect it up down there. Let's go outside and watch it. Watch them do it. Oh, actually, before they do that, let's go ahead and make sure that the the jetway goes away. There we go. Much better. There it goes. Bye-bye. Functional APUs are so nice. I know, right, Maddie? Because that is not the case for a lot of captains and first officers and flight crews that have to deal with it in real life.
Tool connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Release the parking brake, he says. We are definitely in Jamaica. Okay. Let's go ahead and release the parking brake for him. Parking brake's released.
Pushback, and you may start engine.
All right, thank you very much. All right, so we are clear to start the engines. Like I said, we're gonna turn our packs off. Turn all this stuff off for now. Make sure this is all off. I think the packs are the only thing that need to be off, really, not hot air. Engine bleed, all that stuff. I think that won't hurt us too bad. All right, so yeah, pushback truck's called and good to go there. The next checklist at start clearance. Already have done that. Okay, so it'll be engine start checklist. Yep, we're good. Hydraulic engine pumps, want those stuff goes the overhead. We make sure all this stuff's on. So all this comes on. Those hydraulic pumps, they need to be on. Fuel panel looks great. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna go to start mode. And we're gonna start engine number 2 first here today. So let's go ahead and start engine 2. There we go. And we've got N2 rotation. We have N3 rotation as well on top of that. Watching up here. Fantastic. EGT will start rising here in a minute once it ignites. Oh, where are you pushing us out to, bud? Okay, you're gonna push us on that. I thought that was... Okay, well, we'll just roll with it then. We'll just roll with it. Thanks. We're supposed to be on that line. I could have sworn the pushback menu it showed us on that other one, but that's
Operation
all right.
complete. Set parking brake.
Okay, we'll set the parking brake. There we go.
Disconnecting tool.
All right, so yep,
Standby.
we got EGT. We got a good start on that right-hand side. See it out there. Ingesting in all that grass. That's great. That's what you want to see. We'll roll with it. Okay, cool. So that's good to go. Now we can make sure that we can start engine 1. Turning 1. Let's listen to this thing fire up. Look for those hand signals on the left.
Tool is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
All right, we'll see you next time. Thank you. We'll be looking for the pin on the left-hand side. There was the ignition there. Went boom. We flaps 2 today. We'll go ahead and put those down. Let you see it. And then we can check our flight controls. Got left, neutral, and then on the right hand side, got right and neutral. And then we'll do it the correct way, which is with the flight control page on here. There it is right there. And I got back, neutral, forward, neutral. I got left rudder. Nope. Yep, right rudder. There it is. Making sure that was working. Yep, and there's the ailerons right there. So, flight controls are free and correct. So, ECAM auto mode, ECAM engine page. It needs to be on. Engine page, sorry. There it is. I reset it. Should be good now. Yep, there we go. All right, cool. So now we do the after taxi. Here we go. Nose line. Actually, did we do the? I don't know. I remember if we did the after start. No, we did not. Yeah, we did. Oh, engine start selected. Nope. That's why we didn't do it. Back to norm for you. Engine 1 bleed and engine 2 bleed. All that stuff needs to come on. So let's go ahead and get these on. There we go. All these come back on. APU bleed can come off. Remember, APU gen can come off now. We're on the generators of the airplane. Master switch for the APU comes off as well. So coming back down here. Anti-ice is required. It's off. APU master switch is off. APU gen PB is off. Ground spoilers. We want to arm those. Let's do it now. There we go. Flap lever is set for takeoff. Pitch trim is set. ECAM status checked. No blue on that. Perfect. All right. And now we go to taxi. Oh, actually, there's another part of the after start. Electrical systems. All good to go. What about pressurization? Good to go. Awesome. Yep, taxi checklist. Nose lights and all that stuff. All right, let's go taxi down to 1-2. We'll release our parking brake here. Listen to that. Make sure we don't run into that thing. There we go. AfroNet, what's up? 3 months in a row. Thank you very much for that. All right, so let's make sure anti-skid and all this is on right here. Got anti-skid there. And then we want to click this guy right here. That is going to give us our RTO for the brakes. Those are armed. We'll go to the outside view and watch this thing taxi by because it's a beautiful airplane, man. Beautiful airplane. Look at that thing. I'll let you listen to it here as we taxi. How gorgeous is that? Very nice indeed. Right turn on Alpha. Gabriel, we're headed down to up to Tampa from Jamaica. In Jamaica, man. Oh, we didn't turn our taxi light on, duh. There we go. We're too busy looking at the beautiful airplane. Airbus does make pretty airplanes, don't they? I will agree with that. There we go. That's our nose wheel. Perfect. Okay, continuing our checklist here. Turn off lights. Those are not on. Now they are. Yep. Thrust levers required. Auto brakes RTO. Okay. Yep. We know that's purple, but that's because it already got into it. So we already did it. Sweet. Checklist menu, and then go to normal procedures. Next will be before takeoff checklists. We'll let them know back there.
Flight attendants cease for takeoff, please.
There we go. Ba, 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 ba. We'll take our time taxiing down here. All right, takeoff config test, all this. We're going to do this right now, so let's go ahead and do it. Takeoff config. That is good and checked. We have no blue on the ECAM. Remember, we have takeoff. Signs are on. Cabin is ready. Spoilers are armed. Flaps are set to take off. Auto brake is RTO, and takeoff config test has been complete. We are ready to get on out of here, folks. Let's turn that weather radar on. Make sure there's nothing out there too far. And it seems to be clear from what we can tell visually and from that. So we'll turn it over to the terrain radar. That's going to be important getting out of here, because there are some mountains around in Jamaica. Happy Gorilla, what's up? Good evening to you. Happy Wednesday to you. Let's watch this thing taxi by, because, man, she is beautiful. She is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that airplane. Oh yeah. Captain Tim, what's up? How you doing? Is the A350 behaving okay, or does it need work? It's been fantastic to me. It hand flies wonderfully. It took a little bit to get used to the systems, but I mean, once I had them down, it's been fantastic. It's really well done. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. We just did a cold and dark startup on it and everything. Oh yeah, she's a big airplane. There's those mountains of Jamaica out there. We're flying your favorite airline. Some stiff winds, man. 20 knots. Gonna be a gusty departure. Make sure you have your seatbelts on. Time for takeoff. Flight directors are on. Everything's good there. Dashed across the board. Beautiful. All right. Before takeoff checklist. Finish that up. ND range is required. EFIS is good. Strobe lights coming on now. Sorry, I did not mean to hit them. There we go. Table stowed. TCAS mode. Don't care about it. We're not online. Landing lights come on, wing lights come on. And this logo, we can turn the logo light on, I don't care. And then on full for the nose light. This is what she looks like when she's ready to go. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at it. Oh, just look at it. Oh, A350. A350. Just look at him. Oh, he's turning. Oh, he's turning. He's gorgeous. All right, let's do it. Bring up our power a little bit. Bom, bom. Looks like a raccoon. Yeah, a lot of people said that yesterday, too. I agree. Don't want to go off that, Mon. That's a nice little spill right there for the mesh. Not what you would expect, that's for certain. We're doing toga takeoff today, so folks, it's gonna be fun. Bring them up to 40 and then we'll engage. So chrono comes on. Clock is rolling. We are clear for takeoff. 5 degrees down on the pitch. 40%. Stable. Toga. SRS runway. Nav auto thrust is blue. There is coming that wind from the right there. So we're using a little bit of right correction there. You can see what we're using there. AP1.
V1.
Rotate. On up we go. Positive rate. Gear up. Get up on the line here. We gotta watch this departure from over here. This thing sounds so good. Look at that. Like an elevator going up, man. Lever over to climb. And we'll push our nose down a little bit here. Right turn. As we do so. And it is gusty. I can feel it. Flaps one. Yeah, the wing flex on this airplane is not the best. There's the slats coming in. We can hear that. And we're gonna go ahead and turn up the juice here. So flap 0. Back up onto that line. Cleaning some things up here. Now we're going to roll off here on this heading and intercept our course. Yeah, winds are gusty. Intercept our line and follow it. Yeah, look at that. Goodbye, Jamaica. We had a blast yesterday with our terrible landing. Now, I know some people don't know. One thing, if you watch any real-life Airbus flights on YouTube or whatever. Oh, there's some turbulence hitting there. You'll notice that they hand fly the hell out of these airplanes. They really do. And same thing for, you know, just in Boeing and stuff. It depends on the flight crew, I guess. But I've seen them fly these whole departures by hand, you know, 12,000 feet plus. We're over 10,000 there, so let's go ahead and clean it all up. Landing lights off, and the wing light comes off as well. Airplane's gonna start accelerating, and we're gonna get onto our cross airs there. And we just hand flew the whole departure. I love the auto trim. You can see it changing. Beautiful views of Jamaica as we depart. Using V Countries by Vertical Sim. Absolutely free for the ortho scenery you're seeing here. And then we would select autopilot 1 when we're ready. If we were on this side and we were the you know, the first officer today, and it was our leg of flying, we'd hit autopilot 2. But we're gonna hit AP1 here. There we go. The airplane's got it from there. Now we can do our climb checklist and stuff, so let's do it. After takeoff checklist. Anti-ice is required. Have it off right now. That works for me. Climb checklist. Barrel ref standard is required. We're not there yet. We're going to wait until we get over 18 on that. But we can go ahead and lift the sail cockpit and turn some music up here. We're on our way to Tampa, folks. Look at that beautiful view. Departing Jamaica. And we're going to keep on climbing. We're going to go all the way up to 380 today. So 380. Climb and maintain 380. Looking good there. Nice wing view. In-flight movie, I'm sure we got about 20 plus to choose from there. Got them all right here. We're in the business class right here, but you got it right here. Watch wherever you want. Watch, listen, play, explore. Head to the bar back there if you want. Here's the bar. Oh, we can't yet. Not yet. You must remain seated. Your seatbelt fastened until we tell you otherwise. Just because the flight attendants are moving around right now doing drink service doesn't mean you can get up. Sorry. Heading home. You're right, Catfish Billy. We are headed home. Incredible Stan. I want to buy something from Sky Mall. I'm sure my cat can use a new pair of shoes that also turn into rollerblades. Absolutely. I like that. That's good. All right, turn our terrain off and go to weather mode, and we'll extend that out to 80 nautical miles. There's some storms out there. I knew we were going to be dodging some storms today, but we'll see how it goes. And down here, we need to make sure we're on our climb page. And what you can do in this airplane is you can swap between the two. So I can move my McDo over here on the left, and I can put the options in the airplane and all that stuff down there, which is really nice because it's handy whenever you're flying along like this. We're waiting until after 8. We're over 18, so we need to be on standard pressure on both sides. There we go. All right. Climb checklist, barrel ref standard, cruise flight level set is required. Anti-ice is off. Seatbelts is required, they're on. ECAM memo review. We're good to go, it's been reviewed. Nav aids are checked. Optimum, maximum altitude checked. We're going 380. And climb checklist is complete. Next to be cruise, and we're not there yet. Here's a nice flyby view over Jamaica. Whoosh. A nice little view out the front there. Ballard 20, what's up? Glad you enjoy the stream. And thank you very much for continuing to support the YouTube channel. I appreciate that. Seeing your in real life vids from when you lived by St. Louis inspired me to finish my PPL. I grew up and flew out of Central Missouri. Nice, John. John R72. On up to 380 for us. The lovely island of Jamaica being left behind us. What 0423? What's up? Good evening to you. Happy Wednesday. Bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we're almost out to Sierra India Alpha. We'll be making that right-hand turn. That's all those storms off on our left-hand side there. You see them out in the distance. X-Plane doesn't really depict them too good. This is using Active Sky XP. And you can see a lot of it's just not filled in. I'm excited for the new sim, man. Those storms and the way they have their cell structure and all that is just mind-blowingly good. Truly is. Sim Crash Mike, what's up, man? Good evening to you. Captain More Gun. I see what you did there. What's up, man? Let's go that outside view. Look at this beautiful airplane flying high above Jamaica. Turn our sounds down a little bit there. ND amazing, yes. There's our turn. We'll be right back. we're back. Climbing out to Epsom. Then we make our left-hand turn, 55 nautical miles to that intersection. Beautiful views on our way out of Jamaica today. We're at 35,500, climb for a 380. Everything's looking good. Robo Prod Gaming TTV, what's up? How you doing? Shutdown Jason, 32 months in a row. Thank you very much, Jay. How you doing, man? How you been? Look way out there. We got a couple showers along the route, but nothing on our actual route, so we're good for a while. That's what we like to see. West Side Wags, not a problem at all, man. Thank you very much for that support. I do appreciate it. Woo. Vertical Sim, there he is. What's up, man? Thank you for the cheer. Big hats off to Vertical Sim. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have the ortho that we had departing Kingston today. So let's all thank Vertical Sim in the chat. And he's already looking towards making airports for Microsoft Flight Simulator, the new one. So we have nothing but great things in store for us with the Vertical Sim, and we're excited for that. We've made it to our cruise altitude. Now we can click on the cruise page and verify that it all makes sense. That's looking good there. So altitude cruise on FMS. There it is. They don't have anything. Yeah, right there. 380. Optimum flight level's 392, but we're not going up there. Recommended max is 430 on that. We're good on the altitude. ECAM memo. No blue. ECAM system page review. You can always click on the different things, the ECAM. There it is right there. 25, 25, 25. A little chilly. A little chilly. We'll warm it up for you back there so you're not too cold. There we go. We'll warm it up. And cruise checklist is complete. Here we are. Let's go ahead and turn those seatbelt signs off. Now you guys are free to move about the cabin. And if you guys want to, if you have X-Plane 11 and you want ortho scenery and you don't want to go through the pain of going through ortho for XP, you can go to Vertical Sim's website, and he has all that stuff. It's all free. You have, you have V states, and then you have V countries, and then also V trees as well. I'm running that, as well as the Vertical Sim Tampa scenery we're going to today is from him as well. There's one dude making all this beautiful stuff. Dude, yeah, V Jamaica was awesome. Catfish Billy 84, thank you for the cheer. Appreciate that. Dogs, I'm having a good week so far, man. Thank you for asking. And now we know our flight time's only 1 hour 52 today because, man, winds are favoring us big time. Over the ocean. Nothing to see there. A little bit of clouds out in the distance, but all ocean from here. All right. La, 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 la. Look at that beautiful airplane. And no ortho center for Cuba. So we'll look the other way. Look at that thing. Yeah, the wind did not want us to land last night. You're right, man. That was nuts. Here's that turn. Bye-bye, Cuba. Beautiful that plane looks. In our left-hand turn, keep an eye on the weather. Anything's changed. Oh no, we have a little bit of weather to deal with here. We'll keep an eye on it as we get closer to it. We're flying to Tampa from Jamaica. We just departed out of Jamaica. Jamaica. Yeah, yesterday we had a lot of weather we had to contend with. We had to go through a lot of storms yesterday getting into Jamaica. That was an interesting arrival. It's a 210 at 6 at Tampa right now, so pretty calm. Yeah. Just chill music, kicking back, having a good time. Trace Rack, what's up, man? What's up, Justin? Celtic Canadian, what's up? What's the best way to learn what all the buttons do and how to fly an aircraft for flight sim games? Trial and error, practicing. You can watch other people that know what they're doing, what they've learned on like YouTube or something. You can watch my streams. I teach you how to fly the airplanes every time we do a stream. I try to. Someday you're gonna jump into flight sims, dude. Justin, it's the best time to do it, man. You've got Microsoft Flight Simulator coming out, and you're gonna have like you know, those introduction flights that teach you the basics, and you just kind of, you know, work your way up, learning all that stuff. Did I go for pilot training? Yeah, I got my PPL in 2007, but I did a BFR in like 2016. I haven't really flown since then. I don't really have a need to fly or spend money on it, personally. That might change, though. You never know. I have a little bit of IFR time, so I could always transfer that into finishing up my IFR training, which I would need to do. Already started getting Sarasota ready. Nice. Well, you know Tampa's gonna be beautiful. Do a flyby. Like to do some helicopters. They're gonna do some helicopter DLC, but I'm sure somebody else will come up with something before too long for it. But they do plan on adding helicopters. But a really good helicopter sim is actually Aerofly FS2. That's actually really well done. R22 in that. Air 1 just doesn't scratch the itch. Yeah, I hear you. Captain Murray, there he is. With the amount of X-plane videos you have on your channel, Jeff, you can study one plane like the 737 and then be pretty good at flying after a couple months. You know what? Sometimes I go back to my own videos to remind myself or remember how to fly certain airplanes. They're tools for myself. All right, these storms up here are not looking great. Are they on our flight path? They might be. We do have our turn after AVROP, so we'll see how that works. Ninja Squirrel, no, you don't lose your license. You just lose, you have to stay current every 2 years. So if you're not current, you can't fly. They don't take your license away from you. I might have it on here some in my wallet. Pretty sure I do. I don't remember if I keep it in this wallet or not. Yeah, I do. I got it. I don't care even showing it on thing. It's such an old address on it because this is not a an updated one. But there it is. Right there. Single engine land. All right, well, things just got more difficult for us when it comes to weather here. I'd rather just kind of go around all of this, which we might end up having to do, but let's say there's enough deviation we can get through these cells. We might go around it this way. It looks like it's going this way, so we might have to go around this way. Damn, that's really far off our, that's a pretty wide spread. I don't think we're gonna have the height on some of these cells, unfortunately. Oh, that's good. It's frozen on our windshield. We'll get rid of that. Might have to pick these storms here in a second. 40 miles out. Let's see. Man, yeah, I'm not really sure. We might have to go through that and then around. I don't know if we can outrun these storms. We might be able to, though. We'll try. Go to 285. And seatbelt sign coming on.
And folks, you cap for the flight deck. We've got some storms in here. We're going to be having to push around some of these here. Seatbelt sign is back on. We ask that you remain seated at all times with your seatbelt fastened in case we run into any turbulence. Shouldn't take too long to pick through these storms, and then it'll be clear on the other side.
La 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 la. Okay. This is where we make our money. $280. Get around that stuff. Tiger Trumpet 12, my God. Gifting out 10 subscriptions. JW Kush. We got Eris V Knight, VG, INT, Aviator Matt 101, AJ Pool 1648, Molly 1661, Frame 86, Villa Nueva Kevin Mark, Rich Horse 2, All-Star Gaming, and Scords. All you guys welcome to the stream family. Thank you, Tiger Trumpet, for that. That was nuts, man. Thank you so much. All right, what is this weather doing? This is gonna be rocky no matter how you slice it. I think our best option is to outrun it going this way. But you can see this data's already old. That whole cell and system is right there in front of us. We need to go to the left and around it. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll turn it 253 for now. That'll work. Can we get rid of this stuff yet? No, it's just kind of stuck there. Okay, cool. That's good. Hey Ryan, what's up? We're flying the A350. We are flying around some storms right now. Trying not to get involved in those bad boys. Big airplane. Might be able to get a better routing here. Let's have a look and see. Man, yeah, it's just so far off course. I'd rather go this way than all the way that way and keep the tailwind, so that's what we're doing right now. Yeah, it's getting bumpy. And we just visually look at it because this radar data is old and we want to visually look at where they're actually placed. And if this stuff's moving this way, it kind of works out in our favor. We just don't want it to refresh and then the storms be on top of us. And that's the biggest thing. Pre-ordered Microsoft Flight Simulator. Nice, dude. Yeah. Online in that is going to be fantastic stuff. Yeah, we cannot get over the tops there. We're at 38,000 feet. We're not flying up to 450 to get over this stuff. It's still dangerous to do that anyway, so I'd rather not. Let's go 260. Don't know if it's been asked before, but will Flight Simulator be on Xbox Series X? Yes, eventually, Bowtie. They're doing the PC release, getting it all situated, and then it will absolutely come out on console, which is the first for Flight Sim. It's huge. Catfish Billy, thank you for that subscription, and welcome to the stream family. Appreciate that, man. I just got to get some peripherals. Any recommendations? Yes. If you want a stick, this thing's only $60. Thrustmaster TCA side stick. And you know Thrustmaster because you own the stuff yourself. There's that. And then when it comes to a yoke, a really affordable yoke is the Honeycomb. That's actually a really good yoke for the money. I would recommend. Which I still haven't put out my video on that yet. I still need to do it because it's a great yoke. I do like it. Okay, so this let's go in that way. I'm gonna try to get around this stuff, and once we get around this and go back that way, we'll be heading back on towards course. Getting around this stuff right now. The bit rate, 6,000. I believe 6,000. How you doing, Skyhawk? All right, let's go ahead and turn this way. 300. Now, hopefully this weather doesn't update and just drop it right on top of us. That'd be stupid. That'd be real dumb. All right, so routing wise, we might be better off going. I think we can get out there towards Avrop eventually on the north side of it there. But we're not going to be able to for the most part. 319. We might have to go to the next intersection. Yeah, Avrop's not going to work for us. So if we go over here to the flight plan page, we can just go direct to Tunzel from here. And that's what we're going to end up doing. So Epsom, we can delete you. We don't need you. Avrop, we can delete you. Don't need you. Disco, delete that. Tunzel, we're going to go to direct to. Wait. Nope. I want to go direct to that. The direct is going to be to Tunzel. Tunsl. Like that. Insert direct to. Boom. And we can clear the disco. Delete that. And it looks much better. There's the yellow line. That looks better for us. We can do that. Let's go ahead and insert it. And now the airplane's going to turn towards Tunzel. And that's all you got to do for a reroute. I don't know why Avrop is still showing up on our stuff. It shouldn't be. Oh, because it's showing that twice. Hold on. Yeah, Tunzel's in there twice. Now we delete that. And that's good. All right. Yeah, and then to Carter. Sweet. So we just successfully rerouted ourselves. Just like that. I'm doing good, Skyhawk. Doing good. Yeah, I don't know. This stuff freezes on your windshield. I don't know if you can get rid of it. I've got probe and window heat on, but it's not doing anything. Nope. All right, so 160 nautical miles out. How's that looking for us? Much better. Look at that. Now we're not going to deal with any of this nonsense. We're just going to go direct to that. That'll work for me. We'll have a couple storms we might have to go around that a little bit, but that's about it. Much better than that whole mess that's over there near Avrop. We don't need that intersection. Eric O'Neill, what's up, brother? Hey, I got rid of them. Look at that. They finally went away. Got rid of the ice. Mr. Awesome 543, thank you for the cheer. Appreciate that. Good to see you, and happy Wednesday to you. Well, the good news is a lot of these cells are dying out right here in front of us, and it's nothing we can't fly over visually, so we're pretty good with it right now. Pretty airplane. Captain Murray, no. I don't think anybody flies an A350 into Kingston. Don't believe so. This is all child's play here, all these storms. DJ Electrics, wow, thank you so much for that cheer, man. Dude, love your vids and on the landing scenes. Good choice of music. Thank you very much, DJ. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. There's Spells. What's up, man? Flight's going well so far. We just been having to dodge around some storms that have popped up here and there. We might have to a little bit up here as well, but as long as we can fly over them, that's fantastic. Vinny, Luna, and Apollo are doing great. Sir Toxic TV, yes, I have beta access to the new flight sim. I've been part of the alpha since towards the end of last year. But we're under NDA, so we can't talk about it, sadly. But the 18th is coming up soon, man. I am ready for it. I can't even imagine the skyscapes we're going to see, like, if we're doing this flight in 74 or A320 or whatever, like this, the clouds, like you've seen the pictures of the clouds, right? Yeah. And the storm cells and the structure. Oh my God. This would be a beautiful, beautiful flight. "13 days, man. Can't wait. Shades 142. I might be moving soon, so I'll probably do a setup tour and all that kind of stuff once I do that. Maybe not. Maybe before then. I don't know yet. Let's pop it over to 40, and we'll keep an eye on this. And that seatbelt sign off for now. I don't think we have anything else popping up near us. Awesome, DJ. We'll see you there, man. Yeah, work right now on break. Nice. What do you do? If you don't mind me asking. I have the damn probe and window heat on. What is this nonsense? Is there any ice building out on that little thing? I don't think it has one. I don't know what that's about. I don't know how it came back, but it did. Cook at fast food. Oh, nice, man. Bum, 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 bum. Been busy tonight? Or is it a slow night for you? How's COVID been treating you guys? I've been to Sarasota. I'd rather live in Sarasota than Bradenton for sure. If I had a choice. But I don't plan to move over there. I'm a fan of Tampa. Very busy? Oh, damn, dude. That sucks. Just got your first break after 5 hours of working? Jeez. Yeah, my fast food experience was Mr. Goodsense, which was a sub sandwich place. Made the sandwiches. And then the pasta too. We had the pasta, but they had those giant chocolate chip cookies. Those were good. Got 3 more hours to go. All right, man. Everybody in the chat, let's put it together for DJ Electrics for that. He's got 3 more hours of work, man. And we know that that's not a fun job. So thank you for doing it. Like, somebody has to do that job, you know. And I know it sucks. Unless you make it fun. Life is what you make it. A little bit of turbulence there, but we can fly over all this stuff. Seatbelt sign back on. We gotta be getting close to our... We're over in Florida now, I think. Or is that Cuba? Oh, that's definitely Cuba. That wasn't Cuba earlier. I think it was Puerto Rico, right? That we flew over? Not Cuba. I don't know why I called it Cuba. This is Cuba. Yeah, our top and drop is after Carter. That's what you gotta do, man. You gotta make it fun. Have a good night with it, and every day you do it. I mean, when I worked at Mr. Good Sense, it wasn't like a great job for it by any means. I've bartended, I've been a server. Did not like serving at all. That's why when we go out to dinner or something, like, always make sure you take care of your staff there, because, man, people that are entitled about that is ridiculous. Ice not detected. Well, I disagree. Get rid of this crap then if there's no ice detected. I'll turn it off. You have to just turn it on like super fast. And it'll go away. Go away. I don't want you. LC Spells. Gifting on 5 subscriptions. Michael 93, Eric Baugh Jr., Party Shots 88, Tico Fan Forever, Thomas Yarb. All you guys, welcome to the stream family. Thank you, Spells, for that. That was very kind of you, man. If you got one of those, be sure to say thank you. All right, DJ Electrics. Have a good night, man. We'll see you tomorrow. 3 more hours, man. You got it. Those are the back. Those, like, people like DJ there. That's, that's the backbone of a lot of these industries. And how many times do you go out, to fast food? I don't eat fast food very much anymore at all. Like, I used to eat it a lot more. Ever since we moved down to Florida, just rarely, if ever. And I gotta say, that's the driving force of people right now, Going through those drive-thrus. I saw some lightning over here on the left. Oh my heavens, where did our frame rate go? Besides nowhere. Nowheresville. Love the GTA and Flight Sim vids. What's up, your typical kid 32? Minutes to midnight. Have you always been outgoing? I've always wanted to be a content creator, but I'm pretty camera shy. In high school, I was an introvert 100%. And then I just decided one day I did not want to be one. It's like, put myself out there, just try, to be more of an extrovert. And now that I'm way more of an extrovert than I ever was before. No, that's not lightning in front of us. That's a texture flicker, a cloud flicker in the sim. Jeff, I saw your vid on Tower 3D at PHNL and was wondering, do you need to rebuy real traffic and real colors in order for it to work, or does it carry over with other airports? Tulip, all the real color packages you have to buy separate for those airports. But real traffic, you can just download real traffic where you bought it from, and it will be updated, and then you're good to go after that, basically. Misk, your wife's a chef, as you know, so we rarely eat takeaway fast food, but I try every time we are out because I need that unhealthy burger. It's a must. $2003, what's up, man? Good evening to ya. How you doing? Taco Bell is your personal weakness? Yeah, I haven't had Taco Bell in forever. I do like it. Tastes good, of course. Oh man, Five Guys. God, I haven't had that forever. Five Guys does more fries than burgers, I swear. Yeah, that's true. They do. Last time I had Taco Bell was in 2005. Now my teeth are watering. Yeah, that stuff is. I like the double-decker tacos from Taco Bell. Favorite fast food restaurant? Lion's Choice. And I know you don't know what that is, but if you're from the Midwest or you're in the St. Louis area, Lion's Choice. All day long. Favorite of all time. Second favorite, probably like Jack in the Box, because I love their tacos and I love the breakfast jacks from there. All right, 33 nautical miles to Tunzel. A couple storms off to the left. Whew. Why am I yawning so much today? Nah. Avalars, I am in Florida, in Tampa. Isn't Lion's Choice roast beef focused? Yes. They prepare it medium rare. Hey, we lost our droplets. Rain looks like a JPEG image? Yeah. Their rain effects are not good at all. They don't look pretty at all. This is a very old airplane, actually, the A350. It's been around X-Plane for a while. Tolis actually came through and worked with FlightFactor to get SIDS and stars and added all this new stuff to it. And it flies totally different now. That's why it flies great. There's all that stuff. It's back. In Cuba. No, whenever we made our left-hand turn to go around the storms, that we were over Cuba. So we've been over Cuba the whole time. We just kind of made that left turn and went up. And then now we're crossing over. And then we're going to rejoin up over Key West is where we're going to join, and then make a right-hand turn and go up the coast, according to the flight plan. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys with this for a minute, and I'll be right back. right, we are back. We are back in action. Well, we've crossed over Cuba, it looks like, for the most part. And now we're 73 miles from Tunzel, which is going to be just on the north edge of Key West. That's what it looks like. Bum, bum, bum. Bye, Zach. Have a good night. Thank you, Catfish. Misk gifting a subscription to Hornets 9711. Thank you so much for that, man. I really appreciate that. Ba, ba, ba. Looks like a Northern Alex t-shirt. That's what it is. Yes, it is. Well, it'd be really nice if this stuff went away, wouldn't it be? There's the Naval Air Station. That's Key West over there on the left. Fly right over it. Florida Keys, right off our nose. It's gonna go, yep, I know. There's some storms over Miami and all that. There's storms around here in our area too, so gotta be careful for that. Let's go ahead and grab Avatab here. Close that out. That open. Let's put in Tampa here. Not M. Okay. Not doing an arrival, we're just doing the approach. ILS 19 right. Right there. The 3000 Marifatti's 3000. And then final approach fix is Jim Bob. Old Jim Bob is our final approach fix. We're gonna land on 19 right. We'll take that down. We'll exit off here at Bravo Whiskey 4. Taxi back on Victor, airside E, right there, the little tip. So we're parking. Let's look at this. Looks like decision height is going to be 221, so 200. There's Key West. Hi, Key West. Oh, we're not flying through the Bermuda Triangle for the most part. Stay to the left of it. Mason Vlogs, good evening to you. What's up, dude? When did I shave my head? At the end of last year. Yeah. It's Key West. There's the keys. Loaded it in. Look at that. There's Key West, completely loaded in. Look at that. I see the airplanes all the way down there too. Yep, look at that. Beautiful shot of us coming over the keys here. Look how beautiful that is. Z-Bulldog, yeah, I've flown fighter jets and stuff. I have quite a few videos on my YouTube channel for DCS. Drinking Dr. Pepper, yes. Oh, it looks so pretty. There's that turn. Over Tunzel, now we go to Carter. Let's get our information in here, shall we? Let's go to our perf page. We'll go to approach. And we're gonna insert our information into here. Let me grab it from Active Sky and see what they're saying. What's going on in Tampa? In Tampa, it's cloudy skies. Winds 140 at 8. 140 at 8. So 140 at 008 knots. 23 degrees. And that is going to be altimeter 299.8. Oh, it's doing that stupid thing. Why are you doing that? Can we change you to inches, please? I've had to do this before. I have to click this back, and then it works. There it is right there. Okay. Yep. 299.8. No. There we go. Barrow. Radio. 212. For the minimums, VREF 138, VLS 133, V approach is 138. Transition altitude of 180. That looks good there. So normal procedures. Descent preparation checklist. Weather's obtained. Lane, electrics, good, Barrow, did it, ECAM, status memo, no blue. Approach data is inserted. Position Avade's page, don't worry about it. Secondary page is required, auto brakes is required. Auto brakes, we're gonna go with auto brake of 1. Where it's at. Yeah, we understand that, thank you. Brake low, brake 2. We'll do brakes low. There we go. Anti-ice is required. Descent preparation checklist complete. Next will be our descent checklist. And that'll be at 10,000. So good on that. Back to our perf page there on cruise. We got top of drop coming up here about 65, almost 70 nautical miles. A little bit further to go. Sons of Odin 93, thank you for that subscription and welcome to the stream family. How you doing tonight? Happy Wednesday. Yeah, those storms off there on our right. Not messing with those. I'm glad we got to see the keys though. That was cool. Probably just gonna leave our seatbelt sign on for the rest of the flight, honestly. So another thing with this airplane is that it's not as like, you know, like an A320, A319. We learned that yesterday. Like, you know, it's not, even if it goes into approach mode, it's extremely slippery. It's so hard to slow the airplane down. You have to manually punch in your numbers on the speed. And then when you're all established and you're good to go, then you can go back to dash lines and get your V approach. So keep that in mind with the A350. It's a little slick, but it has some great speed brakes on it. A nice blue slash through the missing something. I don't know what the hell that is. There's Florida. Yeah, it'd be nice when we don't have to look at this kind of crap. Loaded it in finally. Yeah, those storms off to our left, but we're good on everything else for now. It's the Everglades. Catfish Billy 84 gifting a subscription to Darren Reed. Darren, welcome to the stream family. Thank you, Catfish Billy, for that. And be sure to thank Billy for that one. Sons of Odin gifting a subscription. We got Steve D125 Welcome to the stream, family. Thank you, Sons of Odin, for that. That was very nice of you. I got about a half an hour. We'll have you at the gate, hopefully. Maybe less than that. Got a tailwind all the way. That worked out for us. You see the cloud cover all the way out to the edge. Alligator Alley out in the distance. Yep, the storms are staying out far left. Right by Fort Myers today. Port Charlotte. All right, let's roll that over to 10,000 here. You know the deal. There's 10,000 there. Almost the top of the drop in 3, 2, 1. And down we go. No, this is just random ice that's been just popping up and leaving on the window for no reason other than if we're in the vicinity of a storm for whatever. I don't know why it's doing that. It's a glitch. /bug. All right, 36,000 feet in our descent, looking great. Descent monitor. Rate of descent is required. Speed brakes is required. Weather on EFIS is required. Got it. Holding pattern is required. We already know about that stuff. Estimated 10,000s. Getting frame rate. And what doesn't make any sense about the this, why it keeps popping up. If that's what it looks like when you're sitting on the ground and it's raining, it's not a very good effect. So that's popping up on the exact spot that the windshield wipers are supposed to remove it. So I don't know. Who knows, man? Who knows? Oh my God, yeah, our frame rate is dying right now. Woo! Some chunky frame rates right there, man. Wow. West Side Wags, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you soon. Steering clear of that stuff. I think our frame rate came back. Yep. It's back. Here's throttle descent. There's an airplane. Oosh. Oh, that's why we're getting destroyed frame rates. With this airplane, you can't run traffic global. Damn. I'll have to kill it. Else we'll get like no frame rates at all at yeah, look at our frame rates just came back to life. It was traffic global. It's only with this airplane I can't run traffic global with it. I don't know why. Air temperature is -10, -9 now, so it's going down. We won't need engine anti-ice. Yep, on the tip of Florida. It's Florida right on our right. There's Rotunda. Where we depart from, Kerr, we took off out of Kingston, Jamaica, and now we're landing in Tampa. There's Venice up there off our nose. And then Sarasota and all that. Now come on the other side of this cloud, we're gonna see Rotunda, which is it's a cool town made in a circle. About to see it. There it is. Look at that. Hey, Aviator Alexander, Alex, if you don't mind, would you Google the FlightFactor A350 and this rain bug issue and see if anybody found a fix for it? If there's something we have to turn on that'll get rid of it. Otherwise, we're gonna have to land with it on. I'd appreciate that, man. Thank you. Reach out and click with the rag, yeah. It's a beautiful view. Yeah, our frame rates jumped up like so much with Traffic Global disabled. That's a real shame too, you know? Jonathan Rendorf, what's up? How you doing? I am doing well. How long is this flight? 1 hour and 52 minutes. We're 1 hour and 34 minutes in our flight. Below 18, 299 or 8. Florida's been good, man. It has been good. Look at that water. Very nice indeed. Yeah, we're on X-Plane 11.5, the beta. I think it's build 17. B17. And it's running Vulcan. So that's the reason why we get an increase of frame rates compared to like we were, you know, on OpenGL, which would be garbage. So once we cross over there and get closer to the airport, we'll make our left turn. Activate approach phase and all that stuff. Wait, is the 350 worth it now? God, it has been way too long. Puck Vanek, yes, it is. How you doing, Puck? Now we have SIDS and stars, and it's fantastic. Really well done. And it flies much better. I never used to fly this thing because I didn't have SIDS and stars and all that, but it's changed it all up. Beautiful airplane. All right, gotta find 10,000. She's gonna start slowing down. Sticking to iRacing, but getting hyped for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, man. Yes. I've been messing around in iRacing with the AI. Those have been fantastic. Airplane's pitching, or it's aiming for 250. We're gonna help it out here. Pull them speed brakes out. That'll get her slowed up. There's the bridge. Over to St. Petersburg. What a bridge that is. Oh, there's our weather. I was wondering when it was coming in. I knew we were gonna have to work. There's 240 there. We put those back up for now. Airplane's well below that. Into the soup we go. Sunshine Skyway Bridge. Yep. There's 10,000. Do our checks. Lane lights come on. We'll turn that wing light on as well. There we go. We'll ding them, let them know. At 10,000. Steer lights are good. Seat belts are good. Check and checked. Next up be our, well, we're not worried about the checklist menu from here. We can go landing system on both sides. Wait for our turn. I'm going to descend down to 5,000 for us. And it's going to be a V speed. Let's start with 800 and we'll go from there. How about that? Well below the amount on that. Vertical speed, if we can get it. Come on, give us our vertical speed, please. Here's the hand. Come on. Are you not doing it? I guess we'll do an open descent down to that. Didn't want to do vertical speed, but that's all right. All right, let's slow down our airplane manually here. With 210 knots. Oop. There we go. 210. And looking at the outside air temperature, we're fine on that. We're plus 19 Celsius, so we don't need any engine anti-ice. That's good news for us. And down to 5,000 we go. We got plenty of time to do it. Those puppies back out. It's gonna help us slow down. It's cloudy in St. Petersburg, Clearwater. We're below 10,000. We're gonna go sterile cockpit from here. Well, actually, no, we'll be fine. I'll let you know when we're gonna go sterile cockpit. Not yet. There's downtown Tampa right there. There's the bridge. The airport's right there. Looking at an Avatab. We're going to be Mara 3000. And then Fatty is 3000 as well. So 2000 to Jim Bob. We're looking like we're pretty good on so far. All right, we're gonna kill our music. We'll be good. Seatbelts are on, approach phase. We're gonna check that in a minute once we get on our downwind leg. There's 210 right there. Those bad boys away. There's Tampa International Airport right there. We're parking right at that gate right there. That's the plan, at least. See how it goes. For that in there. I might actually cancel out. I'm not really sure. Let's slow down to 200 knots. Okay, we'll go heading mode. Maintain that 1,000 on down. We'll descend it down to 3,000. And we'll sync with ourselves on in here. Activate the approach phase and confirm. Approach page on you. Approach phase is checked. Position, monitoring, managing speed checked. Speed brakes is required. Back to our normal position. Final approach should be the final one there. There we go. Slow down to 190 knots. We're well below, actually we're at 210 right now. We need to pull the speed brakes out a little bit more, slow her down, so we can put our flaps down. There you go. Once we get to 200, I want to make sure we're 10 under. We'll put our flaps out. There's 200, flaps 1, speed checks, flaps 1. Looking groovy. And she's slowing down. Gotta put those away. And speed brakes are armed. Good. Maintain 3,000 here. 090. Entry will probably go. Yeah, that'll work. Decent intercept here. Get a little closer. We should just approach in at 3,000 here. Arm the approach. Get a nice intercept angle here. We'll go right turn heading 160 for us. There we go. Localizer's alive. Flaps 2. Speed checks for flaps 2 is looking good. Blew through the localizer a little bit there. My fault. Might be okay. We'll see. You know, this airplane can be. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Awesome. Okay. My airplane. Go manage speed. A little sloppy on that approach, but that's okay. We'll be good with it. No fun for the autopilot to have all the flying. Glide slope is alive. You're down. Laps 3.
2,500.
Laps full. Get all these. There we go.
Flight attendants, seats 4 lane, please.
Speed brakes armed, gears down. Auto brakes are low. Clear to land. Let's finish up. Space good, flaps are good, low caps, all that stuff. Yeah, we don't care about the TAC or TCAS, all that. We'll just go ahead and turn up that and focus on flying the airplane. Pretty much right down the runway, just a little bit to the left. Stable on the approach. That's what we want to see.
$1,000. $500. $400. $100 above. $300. Minimum.
Landing.
200. $190, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30,
Straighten it out with
20,
that.
10, 10.
Reverse is up. Nose wheel down. The crosswinds are always so exaggerated in the in X-Plane. 70 knots clear. We're not going to make the first turn there. Yeah, it was a 7-knot crosswind, and X-Plane acts like it was, 30. That's my only issue I ever have with the crosswind stuff. X-Plane. All right, clean up the airplane. We'll taxi her back. Welcome to Tampa. We made it from Jamaica. Fun flight. Good approach, good stable approach. Blew through the localizer. That was my fault. That's just inexperience with the airplane. I didn't realize it was going to be that much of a pig to turn. But it did it, and that's okay by me. Those down. Strobe lights come off. Master switch for you. Lane light off. You go to taxi. And wing light comes off as well. There we go. Short taxi in. We'll start the APU. Yeah, see, those damn spoilers don't ever come down when you like cycle the whole thing to do it. What are you doing? And they finally went down. Kind of iffy on this airplane. All right, that's good. And we'll make sure that the APU stuff is good to go in a second here. That's our gate. Make sure APU bleed is good. And APU gen is on. Okay, let's taxi into our gate. Go off on that guy. Runway turn off comes off as well. We're going to that gate right there. A long one. Turn it. Let's bring it in ourselves, shall we? That's always fun to do. A350. Look at the back there. marshal it in ourselves. It's a great view. My baggage cars have no textures on them. That's very strange. Parking on the 764 line. At the gate, let's go ahead and go park and brake on. Here we go. We can shut the engines down as we're on the APU gen, and the beacon light comes off. And we could have turned up our lights, I guess, for the console. Here we go. Fantastic stuff. We made it, folks, to Tampa. That was a fun flight. I really enjoyed that. Let's go ahead and walk it back with our replay mode and turn some music on. Let's see how that whole thing panned out for us.
Terrain.
$500.
Terrain. 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 Terrain.
200,
Terrain. 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 Terrain.
80,
Terrain.
60, 50,
Terrain.
40,
Terrain.
30, 20, 10. Ten, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 200, 300,
Terrain. 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 Terrain.
80,
Terrain. Terrain.
50, 40,
Terrain.
30, 20, 10, 10. Ten, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 200, 300.
All right, folks, thank you so much for everything tonight. Enjoy the arrival into Tampa in full from the wing, as if you were there to see it yourself. Love you guys. Thank you for everything. We'll see you soon. Take care.
2,500. 2,000.
Terrain.
50,
Terrain.
40,
Terrain.
30, 20, 10, 10.